who is currently down and down injured. Mohamed Sanyang is the player down. Mohamed Sanyang back on his feet, no problem. Sehu Jeng has been the regular in the Brikama Somanawetan, and also the third goalkeeper in the Fortune Football Club in the 4th division, and also the goalkeeper for the youth team. It is Dembona who launched that ball to Dauda Sankare. Sankare Dauda is one of the finest for this Fortune side. Lost possession. Kunkujang Friends regained possession. See Husseini Jata will try to track down. There's Kunkujang Friends on the attack, and they get something from this. Great combination. Fortunately lost possession. Ibrahima Toure regained possession for Fortune Football Club. Ibrahima Toure, known to many as Anol. And this is Seni Jata, who is playing in the defensive midfield role for Fortune Football Club. To the team captain and goalkeeper Sehu Jeng. Dembo Baji and Mohamed Sanyang are the 2 central defenders. Modu Fai operating on the left side of the defense, whilst Ibrahima Toure operates on the right. Sehu Sonko, Sehu Sidibe, Sehu and Seni Jata are the midfielders. And Modu Salif Keita operating on the right side of the attack, whilst Dauda Sankare currently playing on the left side of the attack. And the center forward is the 29 Mod Lamin Jai. Back to the goalkeeper for Kunkujang Friends, Musa Koli. Kunkujang Friends currently enjoying possession, while we have Fortune Football Club currently having its players behind the ball. It's another attack coming from Kunkujang Friends. Sunkaru Sise. Sunkaru to the advancing player. Back to Sise Sunkaru again. Can they get something? But before that, the flag of the assistant referee. Up against Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Fatubi Kamal is another bright start, and this is another great game coming from Fortune Football Club and Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. It is the second game of my day 3.
A second game of my day 3. I'm seeing a lot of potentials here. This game started with a high tempo, and I'm seeing players that I am already used to. The left winger for Fortune FC. It's someone that I've been watching since the youth league, and he's one of the players who contributed to their qualification to the final stage. And on Sunday they will be having their final here at the late Usman Sao football field. Kunkujang, I'm not used to their players, but so far so good. What I can say is I am impressive with the way they start their games. And I've seen a tall, lanky, defenders right there, and I know they fit their position, and right now they're the one enjoying the possession. So far so good. It is a bright start for both teams, and the encounter will not be an easy one. We said earlier that victory doesn't matter. You have to portray what you can do for the scout to see if they really see what they wanted. So so far so good. What I can say here is it has been an impressive moment for both sides, and let's see what will happen. I know it will not be an easy encounter. Although we said win doesn't matter, but also strikers should do their work. Scoring goals that they are known for.
Thank you very much, Fatubi Kamara, and it's an advantage Fortune Football Club. Fortune Football Club will have the opportunity to get this set piece. Seni Jata is getting that. Jata Seni to Dembo Baje, to goalkeeper Sehu Jeng. Mohamed Sanyang is one of the central defenders who is currently having the defensive partnership alongside Dembo Baje. Mohamed Baje to the forward. It's going to be a chase. Fortune Football Academy or Fortune Football Club. Mod Lamin Jai. Mod Lamin lost it. And This will surely give the opportunity to Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy to start the play from their own half. Physically build up and tall and lanky central defender. Hands that ball to the defensive midfielder. Sehu Nijata to Sonko Sehu. Sehu Sonko. And he gets something from this. Sehu Sonko lays that ball on the other end. Ibrahim Toure this time. And the final touch on Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. And it will give Fortune Football Club the opportunity to deliver that corner. Ibrahim Toure is going to get that. It was going to be either Sehu Sidibe or Dauda Sankare to take that. But unfortunately, the Ibrahim Toure is operating. Toure Ibrahima is one of the young lads registered with Fortune Football Club in the 4th division. Sehu Sidibe and Sonko, Dauda Sankare and Seni Jata respectively. It is Sehu Sonko now. Sehu Sonko to Modu Fai. Modu to Mohamed. Sehu Sidibe now. Sidibe to Dauda Sankare. Dauda Sankare. Sehu Sonko. Ibrahim Toure to Dembo Baji. Dembo back to the team captain and goalkeeper Sehu Jeng. Sehu Jeng. Fortune Football Club will start the play from their own half. The central defender Mohamed Sanya trying to connect the run of the forward. Caught out by Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Is indeed a physically built up central defender, Dauda Sankare. Sankare is one of the smallest, one of the finest. Sehu Sonko. Dauda Sankare and trying to keep that ball in play. Unfortunately, Fortune couldn't as the ball rolls out for a throw in. Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy dressed in white or dressed in black and yellow shirts. And Dembo Baji lost it. Seni Jata. It is Kunkujang Friends now. Lost the first, won the second. This morning in the second game against Fortune Football Club. Fortune will try to penetrate. And they get something from this attack. Already that's a foul. That's a foul as signaled by central referee. And the central referee is Lamin Conte, assisted by Asatu Kujabik and Kewel Fati. The player for Kunkujang Friends is currently down and will need assistance. The medics will solely get down to the player for assistance. The game is temporarily stopped as the medic is already on the pitch to assess the injured player for Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Kunkujang Friends lost the first on Monday, won on Tuesday, and today against Fortune Football Academy, or Fortune Football Club. These are youth players, and Fortune Football Club, or the youth team, has qualified to the final of the Afriscout Youth League, and they will be playing in the final on Sunday against Team Rhino Football Club at the late Osman Saho football field. And probably this might be a similar team of Fortune Football Club in that final. Fortune Football Club defeated Serekunda FC, whilst Team Rhino got the better of Brikama United in the semi-final. In that semi-final of the Youth League, there we go. Kunkujang Friends lost it. Dauda Sankare. Sankare Dauda to Sehu Sonko. It's going to be another start. Modify to Seni Jata. Seni Jata will now switch the play from the left to the right, trying to get something. Great control. Can they get something from this Fortune Football Club? And this time, caught out by Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Time for the first half is running out for both sides, as we are yet to see a goal here. This is Sehu Sidibe. Sehu Sidibe trying to dribble past his marker. Already given by the central referee, Lamin Conte. The boys in green trying to possess the ball so well. Seni Jata lost it. This time it is Dembo Baji. Baji Dembo to Jata Seni once again. Dauda Sankare trying to go solo. And they must be aware that the danger man up front for Fortune Football Club is Dauda Sankare. And we believe this is why they are trying to track him down. It is Mohamed Sanyang. Sanyang to Ibrahima Toure. Toure lost it. Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle will try to use the opportunity to penetrate. Can they get something? The player is trying to use his pace on the other end, currently having it tough against Mohamed Sanyang. And Sanyang Mohamed is currently down. And both players are down and the other is back on his feet. Sanyang is still down. And he's down for the second time. This has been a keenly contested affair for Fadbi Kamara. We have already seen great possessive football coming from both ends, Fortune Football Club and Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle. Already both sides losing one, winning one, and then hoping to get a victory in the third fixture, going into the fourth and fifth.
Yes, that's why I said it is a game that started with a bright potentials, because I've seen the central defender and for Kunkujang team, and he is that tall, lanky. Physically built up, and
he's that Senegalese type of a defender.
Of course, this is what we call defenders, not the defenders that are like Fatubi Kamara. And also I have seen a player here that I've been watching since that the Gambia Youth League. That is the winger for Fortune Football Club, and he contributed immensely to their final sports. Yes, Dauda is a really fine player. So far so good. It has been a thrilling encounter here as both teams look for a victory. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Fatubi Kamara. You've made mention of Dauda Sankare, and this is the lad who was given his debut in the GFF Men's Division 1 against the champions Real de Banjul. And in that fixture, he had an incredible game, and the second game against the Gambia Armed Forces was also another game. And in the first game of these trials, Dauda had an impressive game in Fortune's 1-0 victory in their first game. And here he is back into the starting 11. Dauda Sankare is the player. And we also have a lot of youthful players for this Fortune side. Dauda Sankare, Ibrahima Toure, Seni Jata, Sehu Sonko and Sidibe, and a lot of other players. It is currently a set piece. Ibrahima Toure will get that. Toure Ibrahima. No problems for the central defender Mohamed Sanyang. Back on his feet. Seni Jata to Dembo Baji. Dembo to Sehu Sonko. It has been great possessive football coming from both sides. Sehu Sonko to the goalkeeper, Sehu Jeng. We have a lot of Sehus here. Sehu Jeng, Sehu Sidibe, Sehu Sonko. Anyway, back to Sehu Sonko or Sehu Jeng now. Sehu Jeng is the goalkeeper, and he's the best goalkeeper in the Brikama Somanaweta. The goalkeeper of the tournament, Sehu Jeng, Fortune Football Club. This time Fortune will have the opportunity to break. Anyway, caught out by Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle. Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima Rasul, nothing given. It's going to be another attack. Indeed, a pacey and a tricky player for Kunkujang Friends. The number 7 up front is another pacey player for Kunkujang Friends. And the number 7 is Ibrahima Bari. Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle. Kunkujang Friends is a team playing in the 3rd division of West Coast region. Player Rasul and already nothing given. It is Ibrahima Toure. There's a player down, and the central referee will try to assess his injury first, and the medic is already on the pitch. A lively contest, a stiff battle between the two. Fortune nil, Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy nil. All from the late Osman Saho football field in the ongoing Nextgen Gambia football scouting event. And the game is live on LSTV and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune Football Club. Kudos to the entire management of Fortune Football Club for giving the opportunity. Not only this one, but they've been organizing trial games to avail the opportunity, or to avail their players the opportunity to showcase the talent they have. And already it is match day 3 for Fortune Football Club, and it's also match day 3 for Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Kunkujang Friends in their first game got a victory yesterday. They initially lost to Superstar, won against Interbakau Football Academy, whilst Fortune Football Club got the better of Medina in their first. Lost yesterday to Bakote United Football Academy, and going up against Kunkujang Friends. And they will surely play 2 other fixtures, Fortune Football Club. Fortune will play Superstar and will also play Interbakau Football Academy. Kunkujang Friends, let's see what they will surely do. This time around, is that a foul? Yes, given by the central referee. Fortune Football Club nil. Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy nil. It is Sehu Sidibe now. Sehu Sidibe to Dembo Baje. Seni Jata back to Dembo Baje. Kunkujang Friends currently having all its players behind the ball and trying to coil down the dangers being posed by Fortune Football Club. Dembo Baje. Dembo dispossessed. Kunkujang Friends, can they get something from this? Kunkujang Friends will have the opportunity. That's a call for a handball. Crash on the crossbar. Another attempt. Kunkujang Friends still on the advantage. And Sehu Jeng just there in time. That was very close. Very, very close for Kunkujang Friends to find the back of the net. There was a penalty shout, but the central referee not the least interested. There are a lot of rules with regards to this handball incident. But anyway, that's a corner, and it's a corner for Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. It is still 0-0. 0-0 is the score, is the current score between Kunkujang Friends and Fortune Football Club. A corner. The boys in black and yellow, Kunkujang Friends, a strong one, headed out by Dembo Baje. Sehu Sidibe now. Sidibe Sehu to Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima trying to dribble past his marker. Sidibe trying to dribble past a group of players already given by the central referee. And in case you're just joining us, we are coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field in the Nextgen Gambia football scouting event currently underway at the late Osman Saho football field. And it is match day 3 of these trials and the second game of match day 3 between Fortune Football Club and Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. And in case you're just joining us, Fortune Football Club is starting with Sekou Jeng in goal, Ibrahima Toure, Mohamed Sanyang, Dembo Baji, Seni Jata, Sehu Sonko, Sehu Sidibe, Dauda Sankare, Mod Lamin Jai, Mod Salif Keta, Modu Fai, completing the 11. And Fortune is under the guidance of Mustafa Jaju, Karamba Toure, Ibrahima Jane, Pamani and Babukar Ba as the technical members. Whilst Kunkujang Friends, on the other hand, is starting with Musa Kole, 30 in goal, Abdullah Ndoi, Mohamed Kumares, Sunkaru Sise, Tijan Jata, Seni Baji Rada, Modlamin Sise, Malanketa, Mohamed Falou, Bahum, Ibrahim Bari and Wali Sanyang. And this Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy side is under the guidance of Modu Jan, Idi Sonko or Idrissa Sonko and Samba Say as the technical members. And also on the substitute bench for Kunkujang Friends, we have Modlamin Senghor, Katim Toure, Samba Gay, Cherno Amadou Ba, Babukar Gay and Katimu Bari. Are those on the bench for the Kunkujang Friends side. It is Sehu Sonko. And already the flag up against Fortune Football Club. And also on the substitute bench for Fortune Football Club, we have Francis Kamara, Mustafa Cham, Seni Drame, Alaji Sise, Aruna Bojang and Asan Jata. Just as I said earlier, the technical members are Mustafa Jaju, Karamba Toure, Ibrahima Jane, Pamane and Babukar Ba as technicians for the Petroleum Boys. It is still 0 apiece in the first half between Fortune Football Club and Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle. Who is going to win it? Who is going to win it remains to be seen. It's a physically build up. This time it is Dauda Sankare. Dauda to Sehu Sonko. Sehu Sidibe now. Sidibe struck the standbar. That was going to be an easy goal, but Sehu Sidibe's effort crashed on the standbar before rolling back into the gloves of the custodian for Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Anyway, Kunkujang Friends survived. Fortune had the opportunity to find the back of the net. Unfortunately, earlier on it was Sehu Sonko to Sidibe. It was Dauda Sankare to Sehu Sonko to Sidibe. And Sidibe's final touch. Crash on the standbar before lodging itself into the gloves of the central or the goalkeeper. Anyway, the score is still barren. It is still barren, and it is indeed a sunny morning. Sunny morning with a lot of high pressing game between the two sides. A lot of high pressing coming from both sides. Fat B Kamara, it is half time. And it is half-time between Fortune Football Club and Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Surely, we will engage Fadu B Kamara immediately after the break. We will have a few minutes of rest and be back for the continuation. Welcome back to the second half and the final 20 minutes of the trial game between Fortune Football Club and Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. It is still 0-0. They've played the first 20 without a goal. And back into a second period with another enticing one. It is Fortune 0, Kunkujang Friends 0. And Fortune, at some introduction, Seni Drame is introduced. And we will also confirm the order. Aruna Bojang is also introduced. Fortune Football Club. Ibrahim Ature, that's a shout for a handball, nothing given. Ibrahim's delivery caught out by Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. And Fortune dressed in green shorts and green socks, now playing from our left to right. Whilst Kunkujang Friends in yellow and black shorts and black socks, now playing from our right to left. And Kunkujang Friends is under the guidance of Modu Jan as head coach, assisted by Idrissa Sonko and Samba Sise. Whilst Fortune under the guidance of Mustafa Jaju, Karamba Ture, Ibrahim Jane, Pamane and Babukar Ba as technical members. It's a throw in Kunkujang Friends. The score is still 0-0. Fortune won the first, lost the second. Kunkujang Friends lost the first, won the second. And this is the third game. Dembo Baji on a defensive work, caught out by the central defender, and it's a corner. And the first corner of the final 20 between these two sides. And the final game of day 3 will feature a clash between Medina United and Bakote United Football Academy. A corner, Sekou Jeng, straight into the gloves of the netminder, Sekou Jeng. But we come on both sides, picking it from where they left it. And we believe we're going to have an interesting second and final 20 minutes between Fortune and Kunkujang Friends.
Of course, yes, but this is what we expect. I mean, it was a thrilling first half. We have seen drama scenarios. I mean, that happened in the 18 yard of Fortune FC when Kunkujang were trying to have their way into the net, but unfortunately Sekou was there, and we know Sekou. We have been watching Sekou during the Brikama Nawetan, and he is awarded as the best goalkeeper of the tournament last season. So so far so good. It is a 0-0. We saw Fortune also in the last minute of the first half having that closest chance to score, but unfortunately the ball hit the bar, and then the goalkeeper was right there to save the ball. So far so good. It will be a very interesting second half, more even interesting than the first half, as we can see both teams playing really well. I can say first half was a bit the tempo was high, but I can say Kunkujang were in control. But what I've seen so far, the game has changed, and let's see whether it will be a lion's share, and let's see also whether it will be a barren draw. But so far so good. Boys are really doing great.
Boys are really doing great, and it's going to be quadruple of substitution coming from Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. It's another great run for Kunkujang Friends. Can they capitalize? And already it's a wasted opportunity. It's a wasted opportunity for Kunkujang Friends, and this will solely give us the opportunity for the quadruple substitution. That is Kunkujang Friends. Samba Gay will be introduced. Babukar Gay, Modlamin Senghor, and Cherno Amadou Ba. These are the players introduced, and Sekou Jeng will start the play for Fortune Football Club through Dembo Baji. Fortune Football Club also introduced some fresh legs. Ibrahim Toure trying to get that ball backwards. Toure once again. Ibrahim Toure going solo. Lays that ball forward. Can he get something? Caught out by Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy through this tall and lanky central defender, Abdullah Ndoye. Ndoye Abdullah is one of the central defenders for Kunkujang Friends, and it is now the turn of Kunkujang Friends to deliver. It is a quick one, great possessive one. Ibrahim Toure Sehu Jeng to the new entrant and central defender, Mustafa Cham. Mustafa Cham is introduced, replacing Mohamed Sanyang as the central defender. Sehu Sonko, Sehu Sidibe, Seni Jata are all taking off alongside Dauda Sankare. It is now the turn of the newly introduced players around the center circle. Oh, Sehu Sidibe is still playing. It is Sehu Sonko who is taking off. Sidibe is still playing. Seni Drame trying to go solo, tricky and pacey, trying to use his pace, lays that ball forward, chested down. What an opportunity. What a miss for Fortune Football Club. That's an opportunity, a wasted opportunity. A wasted opportunity for Fortune Football Club. That should have been 1-0. It should have been 1-0 up, unfortunately. Wasted opportunity coming from the center forward and 29 Modlamin Jai. Modlamin Jai with a wasted opportunity. Kunkujang Friends and North Eagles survived and will now have the opportunity to benefit from a goal kick. Musa Koli is the goalkeeper. To Abdullah Ndoye, the central defender. Koli Musa once again to Abdullah Ndoye. Not a great one. Sehu Sidibe. Sidibe Sehu trying to have it against Abdullah Ndoye. Ndoye Abdullah is tall and lanky and have that physique as well for Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. It is still 0-0. Fortune 0. Sehu Sidibe going solo. Caught out by Abdullah Ndoye. Kunkujang Friends trying to have that possessive football in their own half. Abdullah Ndoye, the central defender, trying to use the right side of the attack and trying to penetrate. Kunkujang Friends surge forward. Lost the first against Superstar. Defeated Interbakau Football Academy 2-1 yesterday. And currently on 0-0 against Fortune Football Club. It's a busy technical area. Head coach is Modu Janya, assisted by Idrissa Sonko and Sambase. Whilst on the dogguard for Fortune is Mustafa Jaju, Karamba Ture, Ibrahim Ajane, Pamane and Babukar Ba as the technical members. It is going to be another attack for Fortune Football Club, this time around the center circle. Seni Drame, the new entrant. Drame Seni, trying to get the run of Ibrahim Ture. Ibrahim having it tough. And Ibrahim Rasul as given by the central referee. That's a goal kick. And it's going to be a substitution. Sehu Jeng is coming off and will be replaced by Francis Kamara. Sehu Jeng will be coming out. Because already we have a goalkeeper being prepared to be introduced. Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Sehu Sonko track back to Seni Drame. Drame Seni trying to go solo, tricky and pacey. Seni Drame trying to connect the run. What is Seni trying to do? Seni lost possession. It's now the turn of Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy to move that ball around the half of Fortune Football Club. This time it's going to be a defensive work, and this time it's a clearance coming from Alaji Sise. Francis will be introduced. Francis Kamara will replace the team captain Sehu Jeng. Goalkeeper and team captain Sehu Jeng is coming up and replaced by Francis Kamara. And Francis is one of the smallest on the pitch now. But anyway, size doesn't matter. He's the latest introduced goalkeeper for Fortune Football Club. It's going to be a corner. And it's a corner for Kunkujang Friends. A long one. They will try to connect to the tall and lanky players, but that wasn't a great delivery. Time running out for both sides. Fortune hoping to get a victory, equally Kunkujang Friends. Ibrahim Toure will take that throw in. And he's already a registered player in the GFF Men's Division 1 for Fortune Football Club, alongside some other players, Sehu Sidibe Sonko, Seni Jata, and the young goalkeeper Sehu Jeng. Back to Francis Kamara, the goalkeeper. Francis to Dembo Baje. Dembo trying to connect to the left-sided wing-back, but unfortunately it's a double substitution for Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy. Katim Toure and Hati Mubari are the latest players introduced. Katim Toure and Hati Mubari are the two players introduced for Kunkujang Friends. The score is still 0-0. The score is still 0-0. And so far so good. We haven't recorded any goal in match day 3. The first game ended 0-0. And equally, the second game on the verge of getting a similar scoreline or the same scoreline. Kunkujang Friends 0, Fortune 0. But anyway, we have to wait for the final result. It is currently 0-0. Sehu Sidibe. Sehu pulling the strings for Fortune Football Club, and this time trying to connect the run of Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima couldn't control that ball. Kunkujang Friends now trying to dribble past his marker. Sehu Sidibe once again. Sehu trying to connect to the run of Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima Toure for Fortune Football Club. Can they get something from this? Arnold. And this time into the gloves of the custodian. And the goalkeeper is Musa Koli. Tall and lanky, physically built up. Kunkujang Friends. An end-to-end contest. A lively contest. Is going to be a great run for the forward for Kunkujang Friends, Fortune Football Club. On a defensive work. That's that ball of the area. And Kunkujang Friends will have the opportunity. It's another opportunity for another group of players to have the opportunity to showcase the talent they have in front of the scouts from Sweden, Belgium, and Turkey. There we go. It is already Ibrahima Toure who blocks that ball to touch for Fortune Football Club. Medina United in preparation. And also Bakote United Football Academy also in preparation to have a clash in the final game of match day 3. It is currently an offside. An offside as signaled by the assistant referee. Medina United lost the first, won the second. Bakote United Football Academy won all their games. Bakote United Football Academy and Medina in preparation. Fortune Football Club lays that ball forward. Caught out by Kunkujang Friends. Time running out. Are we going to see another 0-0 scoreline after the completion of the first and second fixtures? There we go. We have to wait for the result in the second. Kunkujang Friends surge forward. Caught out by Fortune Football Club. Ibrahima Toure trying to go solo. This time around the center circle. Ibrahima Toure switching the play from the right to the left. And this time Abdullah Ndoye to the goalkeeper Koli. Musa Koli is the goalkeeper. Kunkujang Friends and North Eagle Football Academy, dressed in black and yellow shorts, and black socks. And Kunkujang Friends is a team playing in the 3rd tier of West Coast Region 3rd Division against Fortune Football Club. And it is the youth team of Fortune Football Club. and the youth team that has already booked its place to the final of the Afri-Scout Youth League and will play the final against Team Rhino on Sunday. Will play the final against Team Rhino. That's a yellow card. Abdullah Ndoye, Kunkujang Friends, and already that's a yellow card. And back to Kunkujang Friends once again. It's nil still. Ibrahim Ature trying to track down on a defensive work, block that ball, and already that's a ball as waved by the central referee. Ibrahim Ature trying to switch the play, trying to reconnect Sehu Sidibe. Kunkujang Friends, Abdullah Ndoye. Abdullah Ndoye this time around. Fortune recovered and regained possession. Sehu Sidibe. Sehu. There has been highly contested affair between Kunkujang Friends and Fortune Football Academy. Kunkujang Friends trying to launch that ball forward straight to the goalkeeper, the new entrant, Francis Camara. Time running out. Who is going to win it? This is indeed a sunny morning. Sunny morning from the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum. And it is the ground hosting the Nextgen Gambia football scouting event currently underway. And it is currently underway at the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum, and it is live on LSTV, on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary decks. Parliament Fatih, Fat B Kamara, Osman and Yimon Setacham behind the camera as usual. And it's a set piece for Fortune Football Club. At any moment from now, central referee will surely end this fixture. And this will surely get us to the third fixture of match day 3 between Bakote United Football Academy and Medina United Football Academy. Medina in preparation, Bakote also in preparation. Sheni Drame, the ball is already out. Is another battle. Abdullah Ndoye is the Ndoye Abdullah is another physically built up central defender for Kunkujang Friends, and it is still 0-0. Kunkujang Friends in the 3rd division of West Coast region. Medina United will surely be in their colorful white and blue shirts and white and blue socks, whilst Bakote in their usual pink shirts, black shorts and white socks. Bakote United Football Academy won all the games, and this is Abdullah Ndoye on a clearance. Abdullah Ndoye trying to connect the run of Samba, and Samba lost it. Samba Gay lost it, and Kunkujang Friends recovered quickly. And there we go. That's full time, and it is full time between Fortune and Kunkujang Friends. This will surely get us to the third and final game of match day 3 between Medina United Football Academy and Bakote United Football Academy. It ended 0-0 between Fortune and Kunkujang Friends, and also 0-0 in the first fixture.